Tell me like a Hellcat.
Hello guys, ChaosGiga here. I wanted to apologize first off for it being so long since I've done a video, but I've been trying to figure things out for Minecraft because I'm actually looking forward to doing build videos or something for this game because I can actually have players join me in my realm, and my brother has his own realm and he can have players join in it, so that's pretty cool. And realms are basically like servers. The only thing is you can't use mods in the realms, which is unfortunate. So I might make my own like world, like map or something to do like creative stuff in that I can actually copy and paste builds with like world edit or something like that. I know that's a thing. But this game is really awesome. I really love it, and I love the fact that in the realms that some of the builds actually do work in them too, and I can copy and paste them in here. So like this iron farm is working very nicely. It's only like the third day that I've checked on it. I made a cobblestone generator so that I could build this bridge and stuff over here. So that's come along quite nicely, and I redid the lighthouse with an actual rotating light. I can't take credit for that. I'll post the link to the person who came up with the design for that. I had to actually look up if there was an actual rotating light, and there is, so somebody came up with that, and that's pretty nice. I appreciate that because I built that lighthouse for my mom because she loves lighthouses, so it was only a good idea to do that, right? But this is the cobblestone generator. You literally just take a pickaxe and you can get about 64 per minute, a little bit more than that actually, but take a pickaxe and just sit here, or use the AFK method, I guess, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm not gonna do it because I don't do it. Literally sit here and just hold the pickaxe, let the pickaxe hit through to all 4 blocks. When they all disappear, the lava hits the water and forms 4 more blocks, and the pistons push those down to here, the other ones down to here while it's happening. So you can see I still got a bunch left in there, so works pretty well. The lava doesn't go away, and neither does the water. Let's go check these towers out. 2 guard towers that hook up to a bridge that crosses the river so that I can expand the village out over on the other side of the river next to the lava pool that's over there. It's also an easier and more convenient way for me to get to the lava pool at night if I don't want to sleep for a while, because the birds they don't do very much damage to me or anything, but it is what it is. But just have to go up 2 flights and then we can cross the bridge. I can leave these doors open because I have enough light on it to prevent anything from spawning. I can look out both directions, nothing but desert. And then over here, just go down, and out the door. I don't have a path yet, really, because I haven't decided if I want to expand a village at all on this side yet. I basically just wanted this built to make it more convenient at night to come over to get the lava buckets from the lava pool right over here. I still kind of need to dig that out a little bit so I don't keep accidentally jumping up and then into the lava. But yeah, got a nice little lava pool here to get lava buckets with, so that's really convenient. So if I run out of charcoal blocks, I can just oops, I missed the door. I'm gonna probably upgrade those to double doors, automatic double doors at that. But yeah, I like this bridge. I think it looks nice for my first design of a suspension bridge. But that's pretty much it for my realm so far. I mean, I haven't been doing much on it because I'm still set in survival. We can get up pretty high though in this tower. Got windows on each one of the levels with the ladders. Should be one more floor after this one. And it looks more rounded. It looks like a rook thing. That's what I was kind of looking for. It was kind of like the rook on a chessboard. those rook pieces. But yeah, this is steps all the way up, so you gotta be careful you'll accidentally fall off. I might actually put some fence up there later, I'm not sure. Haven't really decided, but I like the look of it. It looks better than what the other one did. The other one was too squarish, so was a lighthouse. That lighthouse was way too squarish. So that looks like a round lighthouse, and I had to trim the top down a little bit more than when I previously built it. I put too much glass on there, and it just looked too tall at the top. So I shaved that down, and now it's just got a rotating light. It looks really awesome at night. Yeah, I'm not sure about my render settings. I don't know if there's a better render setting for this game on the Java edition, so if anybody knows anything about that, let me know, because I can't see very far. And I go into options here, and like, is it video settings? I've got maximum lighting. Biome blend is 15 by 15 maximum. I don't know if I have to change this. So my computer is a 64-bit Windows, so I don't know if I have to change this to something. So yeah, definitely if anybody knows anything about this, let me know, because I have no idea. I know on Bedrock Edition I can see like for like what it seems like miles. So I do like the Bedrock Edition for that. And I'll probably go back to playing on that some, just because the graphics on it are a little bit better. But I do love Java because most of the inventions people make actually do work. But I believe that iron farm there works on Bedrock Edition too. I'm going to have to go over there and build it and find out, because I'm not too sure right now. But I will try to find that out. But yeah, this is my Java edition of the game. This is my survival mode world for me and multiple people. It's a realm. So I can have up to 3 worlds in this realm. So I can have up to 3 worlds with up to 9 other players with me included, which would be 10. So yeah, and I have room for like 5 more people. So that's about it. I have not done the end game. I've actually got my armor and sword and a bow ready to go for the end game. We just got to find the portal. And in order to find the portal, apparently we need to find about 12, I think 12 pearls to form the Ender Eyes, so we can try to get to the Ender portal. So I'm looking forward to trying to do that. I've just been going around and trying to farm Endermen for the pearls. I think I'm gonna do that first before focusing on building castles or anything in this world. But I'm gonna take you to my brother's world to show you what we've been doing there, and to show you some builds I've done already in his world. But his realm is called Terror Farms, and his name is Rust Dog. You'd have to ask him if you want to join him, pretty much. But yeah, I'm loving my bee farm and everything on that world though. Getting, I think it's like 16, almost 16 bottles of honey. Every 2 in-game days, because they don't come out at night, which makes sense. Bees don't come out at night. They only work during the day. Lucky bees. Cows and all that, they work all the time. So this is a creation world, basically a creation realm, I should say. And this is my pirate ship, which is a design by Lord Drac. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure. I want to make sure that you understand that he's the original designer of this. I did not do the design 100% to what he has done. I haven't even finished the sails yet, and I'm not happy with this sail. I think I'm gonna attempt to move the entire ship to a dock, or I might just leave it here and drop an anchor to make it look like it's docked here, or stopped here at least. And this lighthouse is getting destroyed because that's just too boxy. But yeah, so don't mind the sail. It's not exactly the way I want it. I don't really like it too much. And what the heck? There's snow. I got snow on my sails. That's funny. But yeah, I figured out how to use the command blocks to move stuff, and I have to do the ship in sections because it's so huge. So I'm going to try to do that. It may take like 6 sections for this boat, but anyway, what our plan is we have the spots specifically ready for building the castle that we're going to build. Right here on the ends of these, we are going to build 2 ginormous either towers or lighthouses on either side of it. might do lighthouses, but there's going to be an archway between the two, connecting the two, which I think will look pretty sweet. It's not a bridge, it's an archway, so it's going to have its own support by the gravity pushing the blocks down onto themselves, kind of like they do in real life, which is, I think, is going to be an epic build to come up with. But we got to figure out exactly how high we want that, because the tallest ship that we're going to have so far was probably going to be a battleship. But this right here, where all this land is, this is going to be terraformed down to form a river all the way through here. And then out in here is going to be an entire lake. So all of this land you see here is going to be water. So I wanted to show you guys that before we start working on that. This is going to be an epic lake build. And that's where the castle will begin, where this little single layered wall is. And then back through here is another man-made river that leads back to the original spawn point village, which will be actually turning this way, I believe. Yeah, because here's this village, and then we have our original village way back here. And the spawn point and stuff is way back here too. There's the original spawn point right there where that little building is with the glow blocks on it. I think I showed this during one of my live streams. I don't know what that golem's doing down there. I have this set up perfectly to where they don't spawn out in there. This is basically where the main village is, and we have to build a river all the way back to it somehow. So we'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, I've built pumpkin farms so we can make a world map, a huge world map, if you will, because it's going to have to be huge because we have a lot of area to cover just to get back here. Got a huge watermelon farm and a sheep farm. We got a bee farm, honey farm, whatever you want to call it. That's my generic house for now. I plan on doing some better architecture for an actual house for myself. And that's just the blacksmiths area there, because we got a bunch of blacksmiths in this town. Crazy amount of blacksmiths. They didn't have anywhere to go though. Like there's like one blacksmith house, and it's not even set up for like the iron blacksmiths, which we do have in there now. And we gave them furnaces and everything, and they're using it, so that's pretty cool. And then the other one, I got so many workers working now. We got freaking iron golems spawning out here for all of them working in the shops, besides the ones that were farming. But yeah, so this is going to be an epic terraforming deal, and this is going to probably take all year. So that's our plan for 2020 on his creative world, is to build an epic looking castle, probably with lots of towers and lots of separate like buildings in it. And I'm planning on putting a bunch of iron farms in a certain location in there, so that way we can have more iron getting built. Because we're going to have a transportation system. We're going to need something like a monorail or a train, if you will, with the mine carts to get here to the docks, because the docks are going to be up in here somewhere for the castle. I'm thinking like right in here is where the docks will be. If that comes straight to this wall here. But we're going to have to figure that out sometime. But all this is going to be water. Up to that wall, and to the wall on the other side. So I think that's going to be fun. I actually like building things. It's more relaxing and not as stressful as having to feel like you have to throw money at something to do something, because it's basically what most of the games I've used to play have done, so I just don't play them no more. I've quit so many games, and I started playing console games and having so much more fun that I've had in years. Like the old Need for Speed Pro Street series and all that. I've been playing that. Skyrim, having so much fun playing Skyrim. I haven't played it in like a year and a half. It's hard to put that game down, so it's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. I know people don't like, there's some people out there that just don't like playing by themselves, and you know what? You just have to get over that if you're poor, because I mean, free-to-play games, they really aren't free to play. You have to pay at some point. Whether it be with time, and I mean lots of time, like 500 hours of game time. And if that's your cup of tea, go right with it, but I get bored farming stuff all the time. I do. That's not free to play to me. That's time consuming, and I'd rather waste my time doing constructive things like this. I mean, if I'm going to put time into something, I'd rather be building something or doing something that is different, not the same thing over and over again. That is so monotonous and boring. That's like work. You go to work the same job every single day. It's the same damn thing. It's the same pay, and it's ridiculous. It's dumb. If you want to do something like that for an MMO, go to work. That's what I say. Just go to work. There's your MMO. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah. But that's basically it. I'll be doing Minecraft, and is this cannon got the stuff in it? No, it's not that cannon. I know I put charges in one of these cannons. Yep, there you go. So actual working cannons. Oh, what happened? The cannon door was closed. That's not good. Catch that on fire. Burn the whole ship down. But yeah, all these cannons work. There's 30 of them on the ship. I really like it. Props to Lord Drac for this build. This is the Queen Anne's Revenge, by the way. It's one of the best ones I've seen on YouTube. Also one of the best tutorials too. But yeah, I just basically wanted to build one of somebody else's designs with some of my own things in it. So like I skip some things. Like he does like a thing with a hopper and lights it on fire or something here, but that would catch the ship on fire if I wanted to put my stuff in survival. So I just switched out with glowstone in certain areas, and I put glowstone in certain areas too to prevent things from spawning on it. So because this is basically a survival map, but we got it in creation mode first so we can build a storyline around the world, basically. And like I said, this is my brother's world, so it's pretty much defeated already. But yeah, I like the design of this ship. I just need to do something better with sails, because I really don't like with my texture pack, the sails don't look like sails. They really don't. And I'm thinking about just docking all sailing ships because they look terrible with sails on here. But yeah, I like the way the ship turned out. I just thinking about docking it here actually, because I don't want to have to waste time trying to move it. But we're gonna have to build ships in the lake after we get it built, I think, just because that's easier than trying to copy and paste them in with command blocks. Because you can't use world edit in here, because this is realm. This world's been moved to the realms so that multiple players can join in, because all the original servers that people used to have, I guess, are pretty much dead and gone, because I guess they removed the content for that, because I still can't get a man-made server to work on my PC with their downloadable stuff to get that to create your own server is what it is. But because I know they have a thing to download, and you have to download it, you have to set it up, and it doesn't work. I even had somebody who's really good with IT technical stuff, I guess you could say, TJ. It's on my Discord. He tried making his own, and he was having the same issue. We can't get anybody to join either each other's servers or anything. And we just basically gave up on that because of Realms. You can do the same thing, you just can't do mods. You can't use mods, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, I guess it's just the way that it's going, so that's fine. Still have fun with the game. You get to build whatever the heck you want, and you can choose what you want the world to be. You can choose if you want it to be an adventure world, and you can have up to 3 worlds. This is, of course, not Bedrock Edition. Bedrock, you can only have 1 world. But on Java Edition, you can have 3 different worlds. You can choose between adventure. I think it's adventuring and let's go into mine. Let's go into configure realm. I got an empty space. Yes. Experiences, adventures, new world, upload world, world templates. And you can get inspiration. And you can delete these after you look at them too if you don't like them. So I mean, it's no big deal. And then you create another one. And they got mini games too. You can go to a mini game and all of your friends can join you in a mini game, which is pretty cool. So I just want to make sure I switch that back. I think I did. Anyway, that's basically what I've been up to off of YouTube for the last while. I think my last demo video finally went through 5 days ago, so rip demo. That's it for demo, basically. All those videos were recorded like before December, so I mean, and then I set the dates on them for them to pop up or whatever, so not sorry, just not going back to that game ever again. I mean, I'm just so sick and tired of them trying to get your hopes up with broken stuff, because they pretend to care by like releasing new content all the time, whether it be a loot box or not. That's up to them. I don't really care anymore. And really, if they went back to direct purchase, I probably still wouldn't go back, just because the fact that they've just lost my interest completely, because they've left the dungeons broke in Beelzemon server for so damn long. Over 6 months. Over 6 months of me doing videos again for that game, and dungeons still aren't fixed. They're still broken. Nobody can do them. Not even everybody with overpowered Digimon. You have to have like the 3 Goatmons in order to have a chance at the stun effect. And like I said, you'll die 20 plus times before you finally get lucky enough to get the stun effect on it. And that's just not gameplay. That's just constantly trying to attempt the dungeon over and over again. And you should be able to go in there, and the challenge should be to keep yourself healed. It shouldn't be to get lucky enough for a stun effect. I mean, that's what that's supposed to be, is just an effect. And it shouldn't have to be something you have to use in order to do dungeons. It's just not fun. I don't know how people find dying multiple times fun with in-game Digimon, just because their Goatmon and other Digimons that have those effect skills have broken the game. And at the same time, it's redonkulous because you have to use them because the dungeon is broke itself, because they do like 85k HP worth of damage to everyone that's in the dungeon, which is ungodly because I don't know of anybody that can get that high of HP with all the buffs unless they can do actually other stuff. Or they have the 5-stat accessories, I guess, because you have to spend money for those too. Good luck with that. So anyway, that's it for me. I am done with demo forever. You guys can have fun with that. Keep telling me that what I'm saying is just BS because you see me coming back. Because I've given that game way too many chances in the 7+ years that I've played it. It's lost its final chance with me. I only give games 2 chances, and after that, I'm done with you. Just ask Terra. I'm sure they remember me because I used to do videos on their game all the time, and I had most of my subscribers from that game. But I got all the Terra armors and stuff on Skyrim, so they can go screw themselves as far as I'm concerned, because that makes my game even more fun to play. And I can create as many characters as I want on that game, just like I could on Terra. So, and it's all free, so it's even better. Spend one cost of, because all I did for Skyrim is I bought the Legendary Edition for like $20, I think. It was like, and that was like 2012, 2013, I think, because it was like 2 years after the game first came out that I bought it, because I was watching ESO's playthroughs, and then I got hooked on the game. And then it was like, I think 6 years after that, maybe 7 years after that, that they came out with the Skyrim Special Edition. But whenever they came out with the Skyrim Special Edition, I got it for free because I'd bought the Legendary Edition. So anybody who had the Legendary Edition got the Special Edition for free. So that was awesome. So that was like the last good thing that Bethesda did before they started killing the Fallout games, which are MMOs. So you guys have fun with your MMOs. As far as I'm concerned, they're all dead to me. Peace out.